What's up, you guys? Marty McFly coming at you, bringing you guys the merch. Have you ever had a favorite band that you loved more than life itself? You spent hours upon hours upon hours flipping that vinyl, flipping that CD, hitting the replay button to the point where you hated the songs, and then magically, after only a couple of albums, the band didn't quite break up, but they just took a really long hiatus and they keep teasing that they're in the record room together, that they're just playing some stuff around. They did one-off show once in 10 years, but they haven't broken up yet. They say maybe a new album's coming, you just don't know when. Well, that band for me was Daylight Dies from North Carolina, previously signed to Candlelight Records. That is going to be on the pantheon, the top 10 favorite bands of my life, and that is Daylight Dies. Don't confuse it with the As Daylight Died albums from Killswitch Engage. It's a phenomenal record, don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about Daylight Dies with Candlelight Records in North Carolina. That is one of my favorite bands of all time. Moody, melancholic, dark, sad, but beautiful and soaring doom metal, and it is Candlelight Records through and through sound. And there's just not a lot of bands that have produced that specific sound we get on Daylight Dies. Now, equidistant to that, I would say you have bands like Draconian who have produced something similar, but with female cleans instead, right? There's still not a lot of bands that have touched or scratched the itch that Daylight Dies has given me. Well, friends, Daylight Dies is back, but not really. They are incarnate of another band, and that band is Cold Communion with their newest and first release debut album, Monuments to Ruin. This is coming off of Symbolic Acts Records. Now, small boutique label and small band basically just released this and a couple t-shirts. I don't even think there's stickers on there. There's no vinyl. But when I was following the guitarist page from Daylight Dies, and he said, hey, stay tuned to my newest side project if you're a fan of Daylight Dies. And I was like, okay, what? And he wasn't kidding. This album gives me everything I've wanted from a Daylight Dies album. The only thing that's missing is all the members of Daylight Dies. But of course, here's the insert, Cold Communion, Monuments to Ruin. Easily one of my favorite records in the last decade. And it's 9 tracks, and it's perfect. Every track is carefully thought out, carefully written, well made, and just reminds me of my boys and Daylight Dies. And the reason I say that is because of these two guys right here. So, Bar Gambling from Daylight Dies, and we have Tim Rowland doing drums, vocals, guitars, bass, lyrics, and Bar Gambling doing his signature guitars, solos, and lyrics. Every song feels so carefully chosen. It brings me the same melancholy and melody and grief and relief all at the same time that I got from Daylight Dies. And I am eternally grateful that these two guys got back together and produced this album. And I think one of the things that feels so signature about this band that makes me feel like it's Daylight Dies album is especially Gambling's guitars and leads and the guitar solos. His style of blues, jazzy type guitar with the ability to make his ESP guitar sing, and I mean sing. He just knows how to make that baby cry, and I love it. It is one of the best things that I loved about Daylight Dies. There's so many moments of just ramping up the heavy, ramping up the speed before it goes off into an ethereal blackness, and the tone and the rhythm and the drive dies down again. Like, you're going to feel relief, and then the grief hits you anyway. If you're looking for a Daylight Dies song that I think is the epitome of all of that, it's going to be, and that song is Lies That Bind by Daylight Dies. I would say that is the quintessential song. When I think of Daylight Dies, that gives me those feelings and what I want from a Daylight Dies album. Lies That Bind is the perfect song with an amazing music video to boot. So, if you haven't checked these guys out, please do. This is Cold Communion with Tim Rowland and Bar Gambling of Daylight Dies. And Tim Rowland, he's in a bunch of projects. I think he's even one called like Forklift or something like that. But both guys add in a beautiful and incredible project I hope we get more of this band. If we at least can't have more Daylight Dies, I hope we can have more of this band. So check them out. Do yourself a favor. Play this today. Maybe even have a nice snifter of something, or a nice hot cup of coffee or tea. Just sit back, make the room dark, and play this, and light some candles, and you'll probably have a blast. Anyway, that is it from me, Marty McFly, over here at the Headbangers Ballroom. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are taking care of each other. If you can, do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, smash that subscribe button. Do whatever you can. Maybe amplify this and give it a bump. I'd really appreciate it. It helps me connect to more people like you, especially with the way things are going with social media and smaller channels being knocked down a peg. So I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you guys are really doing well out there. Please check out more heavy metal. Check out more bands. Support physical media. Support your local metal scene. And peace.